Oh yeah!
Hello there guys, Yuri here again. I'm now finally doing the Q&A and winner announcement video for my giveaway, so sorry that I haven't made it a long time ago because I've been busy with college stuff and I just finished my finals last week, so now I finally have time to do this video. So let's get on with this thing. Since I made the announcement video, I've gained over 600 subscribers, so thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. And let's see if it continues to grow even further. For my giveaway, there's been about 82 entries in my giveaway. But there's a major problem with the entries. Many people didn't follow my instructions in the video, so people posted the comments in the wrong area, like they posted the comments in my YouTube video, or they posted on my Steam group page and not in the thread section of the Steam group page. So many people didn't get entered because they didn't follow instructions. It's mostly because they didn't watch the video, because the average viewing time on the video is 79 seconds, which is less than half of the video. So people just didn't know what they were supposed to do because they didn't watch the video. So sorry to the guys who didn't get entered in the giveaway because they didn't follow instructions. So I might try to make it less complicated next time if I do another giveaway. But let's continue with this giveaway first. For this video, I'll be answering your guys' questions and announcing the winners throughout the video. Since there's about 70 unique questions to be answered, I'll be answering about 20 or so questions between every winner announcement. So let's get on with answering the questions. First question is, how much money have you spent on TF2 and how much is your backpack worth? I spent about maybe $100 on TF2. And that's not including this giveaway where I spent like 20 something dollars on the keys. But my backpack is worth $163 by backpack.tf. But I'm not really sure if that's accurate or not. But it's also worth $652 refine. But that's going to go down when I give away those keys, because keys are worth a lot. So yeah. It's not as much as some people who spend like thousands of dollars on unusuals and stuff. But I'm happy with my backpack anyways. Right now I'm trying to get all stranges, because stranges are cool. Not really. Next question says, how long have you played TF2? I started playing TF2 a year before it went free to play, but it was only for a free weekend, which a bunch of games on Steam are doing now. But I really started playing when it went free to play because my friend wanted me to play it a lot. So I got into it and it was kind of fun. Except for random crits and a bunch of other garbage that Valve keeps putting in the game, but whatever. Okay, the next question says, how many other games other than TF2 that you really like? I like a bunch of other games. If you look at my Steam profile page, then look at my games and look at the top played games, you can see I have like a bunch of hours in Faster Than Light and like a bunch of other games that I like. Let me go into my Steam library and see which games I like a lot. I like games like Skyrim, Oblivion, Torchlight 2. I need to organize my library more because it's a big mess, but I do enjoy a bunch of other games like Deus Ex Human Revolution, which is a really good RPG but terrible boss fights. So there are a bunch of other games I can't really name on the top of my head, but you can pretty much look at my Xbox Live account library and my Steam account library. I don't play Xbox anymore because I don't have one anymore. So let's go to the next question. What is your favorite class besides the soldier? I really like Scout because he's the second most mobile class in the game, because he can run really fast and can double jump and pretty much get behind people and just shoot them in the back. But I'm kind of terrible at it because I'm bad at hit scan, so I'd say demo is my for a second or third favorite class because damage output he can do. He can also sticky jump and be mobile too. So let's go to the next question, which is, what's your preferred weapon in TF2? I would say the rocket launcher because you can rocket jump pretty much anywhere in the game that allows you to. But I hate the skyboxes on some of the maps because it's very low. But I also like the gunboats because it also allows you to rocket jump everywhere too and take a lot less damage. Okay, next question is, where do you see yourself in the TF2 community in 5 years? Maybe TF2 would be dead because Valve is slowing down on updates with TF2 and support. And they're moving more towards the community updates with the end of the line update. And probably that would be the end of TF2. Well, not the update end of the line, but like Valve support on the game. After like the moon base update, which I don't think is going to be a good update anyways, because Valve is not very good at updates anymore. But maybe Valve would put TF2 or make a conversion game of TF2 into the Source Engine 2 or Source 2 engine. I'm not really sure what it is called, but maybe we'll see that in the next Source engine. Next question is, what's your favorite unusual in TF2? My favorite unusual I have is the Haunted Scrap Metal, because it's the only purple item I have in the game, because I haven't unboxed unusual or have bought one because I am not rich in TF2, so I don't have an unusual nor a favorite unusual. Zetra says, I know you dropped out of competitive because of school, but if you could come back into competitive and play without any problems, would you? Also, are you a roamer or a pocket? I am a roamer soldier because I don't really feel want to be responsible for the medic's death as a pocket, because I'm terrible with like getting ubered and crits because I can't really focus on like staying put. I have to be very mobile as a roamer, and I can rocket jump everywhere without any severe consequences of the medic getting killed. And also, it's not really school. It was the reason why I quit competitive. It is reason because school takes a bunch of time up from competitive time, because in the past few seasons that I was in competitive, my classes were like very near the time of the matches, so I can't really make them on time. And it was also that ping was a major issue because I live in Hawaii and the nearest server is 2,000 miles away. And many of the servers that I had to play on were on East Coast servers, which had like 150 ping, which is almost unplayable for me. Especially as a soldier, you can't really do anything really good with rocket jumping with 150 ping. So that's also another reason why I kind of could stop playing competitive, because I didn't really have anyone for teammates, because the last season I played, like half the team just didn't show up most of the time for matches, so we always had fillers for the matches we had to play. So but if I got rid of all those problems, I would probably play competitive again, because it's fun and it's kind of rewarding. You can also get really good at the game from playing competitive, even at low rankings like I had to play, because I only play iron and steel. So I would probably play competitive sometimes if I have those problems removed. Next question is, what's your favorite beverage? Maybe soda. I really like soda, or pop, or soda pop, whatever you want to call it. Wherever you're from, it has a bunch of different names, but my favorite one is probably Dr. Pepper or root beer. I also hate cola sodas because they taste terrible to me. It's just disgusting. Have you ever joined a TF2 UGC team before? I'm not going to answer that. If you could have any existing item in the game, what would it be? An unusual build set. I think there's only one in existence, and it's owned by one of the spouses of one of the employees at Valve, but it's circling hearts, which I would change to something else. because I don't want a bunch of hearts circling on my head. Maybe sunbeams, because that's what people are doing now with or showing glitches to Valve, and they're getting sunbeam unusual hats. Maybe I'll do that. Some guy asks, how long did it take you to get your skill level of rocket jumping and market gardening in TF2? For me, it took about a few months to do. I'm also improving on my rocket jumping, but I basically just did like orange servers like for a few months, just rocket jumping and market gardening, because those maps are big and open. And you could do a bunch of rocket jumping. You can easily hit people with a market gardener in those type of maps. So I would recommend doing that if you want to practice rocket jumping and market gardening. So yeah, it took me a few months, but it's not that hard anymore. Next question is, what is the biggest market gardener's kill streak you ever gotten in one life? I'm not really sure, because kill streak weapons have not been in the game that long, and I still don't have one. I'm waiting for a professional market gardener kill streak, but it's hard to say for me because I don't really count them, and I play a lot of orange in the beginning of market gardening, so like it's really hard to count how many kills I got in a streak. So I don't really know about that question. What subject are you studying in college? That's not how you spell college. And what is your dream job? Studying a variation of computer science and computer information systems, where it's mainly hardware, networking, and Linux operating systems and stuff. So a dream job I'm not really sure about, because I don't really like networking. I don't want to be a network administrator because it's very stressful and very tedious to deal with networking devices, and it's super annoying. But I like working with computer hardware, so I'm not really sure what job I would be looking for other than like help desks and like computer repair stuff, general IT things. Anything with computers is pretty much a dream job for me, but also YouTube would be nice if I could make like billions of dollars a year off of YouTube, like PewDiePie. Not really, because I don't want to be him because he's annoying, or at least his videos are. Next question is, how many kills do you think you have gotten over the time you've played TF2? Too many or not enough? You decide. Next question is, if you can create a new class in TF2, what kind of class would you add? Currently there's already 10 classes in the game if you include Demo Knight, but I'm not really sure what you would add to the game. Maybe like a ninja class, where it's a variation of like Scout, where you can just only melee. But actually people already do that with the frying pan, which is very annoying. So maybe not another class, because it would probably break the balance and flow of TF2. So I don't really think that TF2 really needs another class in the game. Played Goat Simulator yet? No, because I don't play terrible games. What is love? I'm not going to do that. Nope. Next question is, do you praise your allegiance to the grimmest of tigers and fish of hearts? No thanks. Hyperium says, what are your hopes and futures for your YouTube career and TF2 in general? For YouTube, I just wanted to grow, and I'm not really sure about YouTube other than just growth, because I'm not really sure what else there is in YouTube other than just growth and just getting bigger. But in TF2, I want to get some type of unusual soldier's hat, but soldier hats are not very good looking, to be quite honest. Like, the only unusual soldier hat I'd probably want is like a war pig, but those are not even that good looking either. Maybe if they made like a unusual mounted chops and pipe, because that's the only cosmetic I really like for the soldier other than all the jackets. Wizzy G asks, how did you start YouTube and what inspires you to keep doing it? I started my YouTube channel in 2008 and I uploaded a Halo video, which isn't that funny anymore because Halo 3 is pretty much dead. And I started uploading like short junk videos that I've made, like the Fallout 3 video where I just blow up a behemoth. And I uploaded a TF2 video of some kids trolling another kid on the trade server, and that got a lot of attention and it got a lot of views. Right now it has over 200,000 views for some reason because the video is quite terrible. But after a lot of views, TGN asked me to become a partner with them. So I did, and I started to make more videos because it's like, hey, they're paying me to make videos, so let's make more videos. And that's not really why I continue to make videos, because I think making videos will help me with my speech because I'm not very good at talking. So maybe making more videos will help me talk better because I'm not very good at talking. Okay, to announce the first winner of my giveaway. For this giveaway, I'll be doing like my other giveaways where I pick a random number from a number generator. And for this giveaway, we're going to be doing a number to be between 1 and 82. Whatever number it generates will win the number on the thread will win the first prize and second prize and third prize or whatever. So for this giveaway, we have 82 entries, and I have to go back and delete all the duplicate posts and stuff. So it'll be an even contest for everyone to enter. So let's generate the first number and see who wins. 56. So next page. And the winner is Weasel the Gnome, who's already on my friends list, so I'll be sending you a trade invite after this video gets up. So thank you for entering, and let's continue with the questions, and I'll be answering my second, or announcing the second winner in a few questions. Okay, next question is, if you could combine the abilities of two classes, what would it be? Soldier and Heavy. Or Soldier and Spy. Yeah, let's do that, so you just rocket jump behind someone and stab them in the back, because that's balanced. Okay, next question is, you go to college? What college may I ask? Not trying to stalk. That sounds very stalkery. It sounds like you're going to try to follow me to class or something and try to figure out who I am. I will say that I go to a college in Honolulu, Hawaii, but I'm not going to tell you which college because you're going to probably follow me somewhere. Okay, next question by Alex, Spy Assassin. Which one, Apple or Android? I really dislike Apple products because Apple is a very bad company in general. They're good at like making high quality products, but their businesses are junk, and Steve Jobs was a horrible person. I also like Android, but I don't have an Android phone. I have a Windows Phone 7 thing, majigger. I liked it at the time, but it's getting old and I want to switch to an Android phone, and the 1+1 phone looks really good. But I also like Android because I have a Nexus 7 tablet and I really like it. It's really small and portable. I can take it to class and use it as a textbook reader. And I can pretty much play a lot of games on it. And you go on Humble Bundle and just buy a bunch of games for Android. Monkey asks, will you ever be able to stream to twitch.tv? I used to do Twitch streams for a little bit, but I have a low speed internet, so I can't really do high quality streams, and it looks terrible if I try to do a stream, and I can't play online games because it takes up all my bandwidth. I get terrible lag spikes and trash happens and no one watches them, but after I have like a bunch of subscribers, I guess I can do more streaming now with more viewers, but I don't really have the upload speed to do it. But hopefully I can somehow get better internet, because there's only 2 companies in Hawaii who can actually provide internet service, and they're both equally terrible. Okay, any tips on how to become better at Soldier? I would say practice rocket jumping a lot, because that's a major thing for a soldier to do. because it gets you around the map really quickly and get on top of things where you can do a lot more damage from above. And also, you want to practice body shotting, so you do a lot more damage than shooting people at their feet. Okay, next question by Meaty Mate or Meaty Mate. That kind of sounds wrong, but how many Market Gardener kills do you have at the moment? I think over 9,000 kills on my Market Gardener. I'm not really sure because I don't really want to look at now, but I will post a picture of my Market Gardener in the video. Next question by Waffle Shooter. What's your first unusual? Like I said, I don't have one except for the Haunted Metal. Okay, Captain Lollipop asks, what was your first class you played in TF2? I can't really remember because it was so long ago, but it was probably an easy class like Heavy, because a lot of newer players play Heavy. I'm not really sure what class I played. I maybe played Sniper because a lot of newer players also play that because it's very similar to other snipers in games. But other than that, I can't really remember what I played first. Okay, why did you start playing TF2? I first heard of TF2 when it was the Orange Box originally came out, and I was only playing Xbox at the time. So I kind of wanted to get the Orange Box to play TF2 because it looked fun. But I never got around to buying the Orange Box on Xbox. But when I moved to California, my friend wanted me to play TF2 with him, so I did, and that's kind of where I started playing TF2. Okay, next question is, what don't you like about TF2? I hate that there's random crits in the game because it breaks the balance and fairness of the game completely. And even though Valve said in an update that they care about the balance and the fairness of the game, random crits are completely against that statement, so Valve are a bunch of liars or idiots. Next question is, do you have a role model or someone who do you look up to? For YouTube, one of my role models is kind of Total Biscuit because he puts out like super high quality videos while being kind of fair and somewhat cynical. And I kind of want to be like that, but more silly-ish because of the videos I put out are TF2 videos, which is a silly game in general. Okay, next question by Sailor USA 21. What kind of things forces you to do giveaways? Nothing really forces me to do giveaways. I just do it for my fans and subscribers because it's kind of like a thank you for subscribing to my channel and allowing me to like pay for my TF2 server. Okay, next question is, why are you so good at Soldier? Because it's my most played class and I play it too much. Okay, next question is, what was your favorite class when you started playing TF2? Maybe Scout or Spy, because in many other games there aren't really any classes like Spy, because most games nowadays are just like first person shooters like Call of Duty where everyone's the same thing even though the weapons are different, but all the weapons are the same. It's just different fire rates and damage, but the Spy is pretty much a unique class to TF2 where you can just disguise as the other team and just stab people in the back. What color of hair do you have? I have like a dark brown hair, but I don't see how that's relevant or why you're asking that. Are you trying to stalk me? I have no idea. Okay, next question is, normal butter or peanut butter? Peanut butter. Okay, next question is, what was your favorite video to make and why? Some of my favorite videos are the Town Fortress ban video and the admin abuse video because those videos are just me trying to make people angry and annoyed, which is quite funny to do, especially with Market Gardener and exploding pumpkins. It's quite fun to do. Another video I enjoyed making was the Flying Dutchman video, which is my second market gardener montage video, and I think that's probably my best video, but it doesn't get a lot of views compared to my other videos I've been putting out lately. I have no idea why, because that's the video I put most work into. It took me about a month's worth of work to do. Next question is, what made you want to become a full-time YouTuber, and what next do you want to achieve in the YouTube world? I'm not really a full-time YouTuber because I don't put out that many videos. I put out maybe one video once a week because I don't have the time to do that, but I haven't been doing that lately, so I'm not really a full-time YouTuber. But for my next achievement in the YouTube world, maybe 10,000 subscribers, but now subscribers are not really important anymore on YouTube, because you can have a lot of subscribers but you don't get a lot of views. I've been noticing that with a lot of people on YouTube now, where they just get no views at all. They have like 20,000 subscribers and they get 10 views on their videos. I don't understand that, but many of my subscribers actually watch my videos, so thank you guys for watching them. Okay, Pen asks, what does Yuri stand for? It doesn't stand for anything, it's just my last name with dashes in it to make it look longer, because 3 characters isn't that long. It looks weird on like scoreboards and the kill feed, so I'll just put dashes in them to make it look longer. If you could punch anyone in the face, who will it be? That's hard to say, because punching someone in the face is kind of rude and not very nice. But if I had to punch someone in the face, I'm not really sure. Maybe Hitler, because he deserves a punch in the face, even though he's dead. So I guess I would have to go back in time and punch him in the face. Did you quit your Sixes team, or did you just take a break in while you play more competitive? Like I said before, I stopped playing competitive, and the team I was on, my Sixes team, or the people on my Sixes team, just completely disbanded. That's what happens with all the teams that I play in competitive, where we just play for one season and just stop playing. But on my Sixes team, no one like played during the entire season, so we kind of just stopped playing competitive. Okay, now for the second winner. Let's see who would win. Let's generate a new number. 60. And the new winner is Peter Pan. So I'll be sending you a friend invite after this video gets up. So thank you for entering, and let's continue with this video and answering some more questions, and I'll announce the final winner of this giveaway. Next question is, what gives you the passion to make videos for your subscribers? The money. Actually, not really, because videos don't make that much money, even over like a period of like a year. They'll probably only make like $1 or $2. So if I really wanted money, I'd probably get a job. But I really just want to make good YouTube videos where I just show off skill and like tips and tricks for like different classes, and what my opinions on the weapons are, if they need to be like fixed or like buffed or nerfed, because Valve is not really good at fixing their game. Will you make a video with someone else? What do you mean with someone else? Other than people I already make videos with? I'm not really sure if I would make a video with another YouTuber, because I don't really like talking with people I don't really know. So trying to make a video with someone that I don't really know is going to be very awkward and weird for both of us, because I'm not really good at talking with people I don't know. But I've been making videos with like friends that I already know. Like if you watched my high five video, I did that with one of my friends. Okay, Weasel the No Masks. What made you want to become a YouTuber? Nothing really. I just did it because why not? Okay, next question is, how many scammers do you come across? I don't really come across any scammers, because many of the scammers add you on Steam, or the fishers. So I don't really add friend requests anymore because I get too many now, and like having like a lot of people on my friends list gets really cluttered, and I can't really find the friends I wanted to see on my friends list without having to search for them. But I don't really go on trade servers anymore either because they're kind of pointless with sites like backpack.tf and TF2 Outpost, so trade servers are kind of useless. Next question is, as a profession, what do you plan on becoming? Like I said before, it's something in IT or something in computers. Not really sure yet. Peter Pan asks, who is the best TF2 player? I am. Actually, not really. I don't think there is a best TF2 player because not one person can be the best in every class, but there's people who can be considered the best for a class, but there's no one who is the best at TF2 other than people at Valve because they can ban you. So there's that. Next question is, can you create your own server? I already have one. If you haven't noticed, I have it on my Steam group page. You just just add the server to your favorites and play on it. Okay, next question is, what do you think of free-to-plays? I think they're necessary for the game to survive because TF2 was pretty much a dead game before it went free-to-play. But the problem with free-to-play is that it allows more people to hack the game with little consequence. And many of the free-to-plays are just really terrible at the game where they don't know how to walk, and they're very hard to predict what they're going to do. Unlike people who are good at the game, you can predict their movements, but with free-to-plays, they have no idea what they're doing, so you don't know what they're doing. So you can't hit them as easy as someone who actually knows how to play. Next question is, what is the first good item you unboxed, and what item have you spent the most money on? The first item I unboxed was a strange scattergun, which I think would be considered a good item. But the most money I spent on an item was probably the white Bell's hat. I didn't spend money on it, but it took me the longest time to get it because it was like 9 keys at the time. Actually, it was worth 10 keys at the time, but I got it for 9 keys. And I never spent money on the hat or the keys. I just idled a lot at the time and just get a bunch of items to scrap and sold into keys, which wasn't that hard at the time because keys were worth 2.33 ref, which is ridiculous. How much they're worth now was 7.66 refined. So it's a lot easier. It was somewhat easier to get it back then. The Rebel asks, what is your favorite loadout for Soldier? My favorite loadout is rocket launcher, or stock rocket launcher, gunboats, and marker gardener. To me, it's the best loadout for a Soldier for roaming because it allows you to get around really quickly and take a lot less damage, and you can just marker gardener people and instantly kill them. But that requires skill, unlike the Caber, which needs to be just removed or nerfed. Next question is, what is your favorite hat mask in TF2? My favorite one is the mutton chops and pipe for Soldier because I think it looks cool. Next question is, what is your favorite color? Green. No wait, blue. I think that was the quote from the movie. Fizzy G asks, in your opinion, what is the most annoying, overpowered, least favorite weapon in TF2? And if you could give one weapon a buff, what would it be and what buff? I think the Caber is the most annoying weapon in the game because it pretty much insta-kills almost any class, and it's completely unfair because you don't even need to hit the person that you're trying to kill, and it's super annoying with sticky jumpers. But if I can buff one weapon, it would be the man treads because they're completely worthless unless you're just doing soldiers. But if I give it a buff, I'd probably negate fall damage or something like that, but you can already do that if you land on someone's head or an enemy's head because it puts all the fall damage into your enemy. The Rockman asks, will you face me in a market gardener battle? Sure, just join my server whenever I'm on it, and you just ask me to do it. Next question is, how much time do you spend on TF2, like days or weeks and hours during the day? I used to put maybe like 10 hours a week, but now I'm only doing like 2 hours a week now. Next question is, when did you start playing Oblivion? I started playing Oblivion on Xbox. I'm not really sure when I started playing it. I'm guessing it's a few months after it came out. The first time I played it is when my brother borrowed it from a friend, and I started playing it when he wasn't playing it. I got really hooked into the game and spent like thousands of hours in it. And I switched to the PC version because it's a lot better and you can mod a bunch of stuff in it. Next question is, when did you start competitive? I played Highlander for my first competitive season. I was just asked by someone on the server that played on a lot to play Soldier, and I'm like, yeah, sure. But that was like maybe 1 or 2 years ago. But I haven't played competitive in a while. Next question is, if you could have the chance to talk to or interview a person, who would it be? I'm not really sure because I'm not a very talkative person or a very sociable person, so it's kind of hard for me to interview someone I don't know. If I can interview someone, that's kind of hard. I'm not really sure. I'll come back to that question. Maybe never. Haha. The War Potato asks, will you make a video tutorial on cross-map jumps? I'm not really sure what that means, unless it's like how to jump across a map in one jump, or like a rollout video. I've done one on one of the CP maps, I forgot what the name was, maybe CP process. But I guess I can do something like that. But I'm not really sure if I'm the best person to do it. Next question is, what is your least favorite class in TF2? Maybe sniper, because I can't really aim that very well. It might be me, or it might be my mouse. I really do need to get a new mouse, but I can't do consistent headshots with a sniper. So that's my least favorite class in TF2. And also Pyro, because I think Pyro has like very overpowered weapons, like the flare gun and the extinguisher, and when you pair it with the degreaser, it just becomes such a broken mess when you're playing against a Pyro who's supposed to be a support class, but Valve could make it into an offensive class for whatever reason. Okay, now to announce the final winner of this giveaway. Let's generate a new number and see who wins. So, number 16. Let's see who's number 16. The final winner is Wake. So I'll be sending you a friend request on Steam after this video gets up. So I'll give you your keys. And that's the end of my giveaway. So thank you all for subscribing and entering my giveaway. And hopefully this channel will continue to grow. And let's answer some more questions if there's any more left. Small Whales asks, would you say that your TF2 skills have helped you in real life with YouTube, friends, or computer experience? Maybe not really. With YouTube, skill is probably the only thing that helps me with YouTube, because that's what people watch and what people have said that I'm a good soldier and have like a bunch of skill in TF2. But I'm not really good at talking, and that's the thing I need to work on the most. But I'm not really sure if any TF2 skills can help someone in real life, because rocket jumping is so not unrealistic. It'll blow off my legs too. Why did you start making TF2 videos, and why are you so freaking good at it? I started playing TF2 because it's one of the games I played the most, and I'm so good at it because I play too much of it. I'm not really good at it either because I don't play a lot of the classes, because most of them are very boring and dull to play. Next question is, have you ever used a different HUD? Yes, of course I have, but I stick with PV HUD because it's a very simple HUD. Well, not a really simple HUD because it has like borders and stuff, unlike some HUDs that are just letters and characters and numbers. But I don't really like those type of HUDs because they're too simple. But I've used Flex HUD in the how to be annoying video where I'm just annoying this engineer. But I didn't really like it that much because the health indicator is always... Okay, that seems to be the end of the questions on my Steam group thread page where I was asking for questions. So I'll be adding the winners to my friends list, and I'll be sending them their keys. And thank you guys for subscribing and watching this video. And hopefully this channel will continue to grow even further beyond 3,000 subscribers. Maybe possibly 10,000 by the end of this year. So thank you guys for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.